Ready for the dogs to go crazy? Every time I go by this unit right here, they're gonna go ape shit crazy about 2 seconds. What up? What up? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not today, my friends. What's going on, Bryce? What up, Knock? How you doing, buddy? Let's go. What's up? Good afternoon, everybody. It feels like it should be like 12 o'clock, but it's already like almost 1:30, right? What up? What up? What up, Merlou, Swifty, Dane, Dan Dane, Kiflig, Sabby. Almost said good morning. I know that hour definitely feels different today. Definitely feels different. At least it felt like Rachel slept in a little more. She's still bad on her time, but she'll get there. She's been waking up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning every morning. In stuff. Yeah, daylight savings, yeah. That's why I liked in Arizona. It just never changed. It was just always the same. You don't have to worry about that shit. Yeah, tonight here, I got a SIG. I don't got a Rockstar. I was actually debating right now. I don't have a Rockstar, but I was debating. I almost grabbed a beer on my way out. And then I looked at the clock and I was like, nah, let's wait a couple more hours. But I've been going to bed so damn early. It's been good. Chit chat on a Sunday? Hell yeah. I used to always chit chat. Not always, but some Sunday I do chit chats. Life is rough. I bet it is, buddy. I bet it is. What kind of beer you like? So I like Bud Light. I like Red Horse. You know, I like San Miguel. I went and got me some Red Horse. Not a big fan of the American style Red Horse. It is stronger. I mean, it's all right, but I probably won't be buying it much. We got 3 catches coming up this week. I don't know the exact dates. I think we got like a Wednesday. I forget the exact dates, but we have 3 catches coming up this week. All 3 of them are at least a 3-hour drive. So we're gonna be all over Colorado and even Wyoming this next week. So for whatever reason, man, Crandall's been getting his, Shay's been getting hers. It's just been, you know, some of them are here, some of them are further away. It's all good. It's all good. Are you happy or mad? Are you happy Max Crosby is out of the AFC West? I mean, yeah, of course, right? He's a good player, and I'm glad he's gone. Anyways, y'all, I thought I broke my phone. So what happened in the Philippines a while back? I'm live, dude. I can't read it right now. They'll kick me out. When I was in the Philippines, my phone, like, I think from all the moisture, got wet. So we put my phone plug to try to charge it, and it kept beeping at me and telling me my phone was wet, whatever. So Rachel took a blow dryer and was trying to like heat up the phone, like to dry it out or whatever. And she said she heard a pop, like a spark. And she said it came from my phone. Like, fuck. So we turned it off, left it all night. The next morning we plugged it in. It worked fine. I got back to Colorado and it won't charge. It won't fucking charge. And it's all good. It won't fucking charge. So I went to the cell phone place and the lady's like, are you using a regular charger or are you using like an aftermarket charger? I'm like, I don't know, probably an aftermarket charger, because they don't give you chargers anymore when you buy the phones. Like, rarely do they give you chargers. You got to buy them. They'll give you the cord, but they don't give you the block. Anyways, so she talked me into getting a new phone, the S26 Ultra. They didn't have any. So I was like, well, if you don't have any, I don't want to wait. And so she's like, well, you could try just using a Samsung charger. And she said I would try use the Samsung charger, but I'd go home and put it in rice and then use the Samsung charger. So I went home, I put it in rice for 3 hours and pulled it out, plugged it in, charges perfect, nothing wrong with my phone. So I got lucky. Overrated pass rusher? I think so. How many times do you double and triple teamed? I mean, yeah, he's a good player. He's definitely a good player. But I mean, one player ain't making your defense, that's for sure. He's a high. You could go out and get, I mean, pretty damn close to what he did. You know, sometimes it takes 2 guys though, right? But yeah, he does got to be double covered. He's a beast. Max is a game wrecker. He'll be in the Super Bowl. I don't know about that. Garrett or Watt never have issues. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Of course, Tommy is going to say overrated. He's a Bronco. No, I think he's good. I'm not the one who said he's overrated. Somebody said it. I read the comment. I didn't say he's overrated. He's never wrecked the Broncos. Like, you know, like, I mean, he does. He's good for 2 sacks against the Broncos every time he plays them. But it is what it is. Nice, bro. Nice. I want to go fishing. That's what I want to do. But anyways, luckily my phone's good. But we have some catches. I think our scheduled one's Wednesday. I think we have 3 this week. I think we'll have 3 catches this week. I mean, Knock Andrew is a Raiders fan saying he's overrated. And he's a Raiders fan, so, I mean, a diehard Raider fan. I mean, it's pretty rare that I'm good friends with Raider fans, but I got a few of them, you know? Y'all smash the like. Smash the like. We got almost 250 people in here. Smash the like. Yeah, Tom B, he said he would drink one for everybody, so I'm sure he is. He's drinking one up for all of us. Man, he sent us a video. Y'all, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Will you ever do catches in the Bay Area? I mean, yeah, I will. I'm not trying to travel. I'm actually trying to do the opposite, trying to catch more here. Things are going to change. Should already have changed, you guys. Everything's slow right now with the new, I'm not going to get into it too much, but with our process of what we're doing is super slow. We were supposed to be done with what we were trying to do 8 months ago. Then it was supposed to be done before I went to the Philippines. Then it was like right when I get back. So it's just a slow process because of all the bullshit that's going on in the, you know. Once that happens, things may change. We may have bigger budgets and things like that to do a little bit more traveling. But there's so many to catch here in Colorado. There's so many to catch in Pueblo, Colorado Springs, you know, Wyoming. We could do a lot right here too. But yes, we will travel. We have a guy right now that has been caught by 2 teams already, 2 bigger, decent teams, and we've caught him, you know, and we got him again. Unfortunately, they won't arrest him. So we can keep catching this motherfucker and exposing him for what? For what, right? Like, it's important, but at some point we gotta just like, we may have to call the police and talk to the police and be like, listen, you told us if we turn this into you, he'll go to jail. So, but it just sucks. Let's fucking go. That's right, baby. Let's go to the moon. A lot of people are gonna try to take us down. All little peasants. Yeah, I'm not getting into it today. Donate and Drive Wednesday. If you want to help out, donate towards the trip. Yeah, I appreciate that. So Wednesday, what else do you got? Is that the only one in concrete, Shay? I know you got a bunch right now, but is that the only one you got in concrete? So many yet you caught none and arrested no one, convicted no one. So many yet none arrest, not one. You're saying we don't, maybe I'm missing what you're saying, Kenny. Are you saying we don't have one conviction? Because we had 3 convictions last week. We had a 98 month sentence last week from I forget his name, out in Texas, the one that me and Sam caught. So I don't know if you were throwing a dig or if I read that wrong. Brother, we get convictions on a monthly basis. No, another 2 that are long drives as well coming up. Yeah, but there was like the 3-hour drive and like the 3-hour drive, right? It was not a big deal. Those are day catches. Like, that's fine. I can do a 3-hour catch. That's not a big deal. As long as I can go and get back. And if I can't get back, I got to Uber. It is what it is. It is what it is. Rochelle goes back to work. She'll be back in Dunkin' Donuts on like Thursday. So she's full-time back to work. I'm excited for that because we need it. She's excited for it because she wants to work. And yeah. And then, yeah. What's going on? I am having a good day. I'm actually having a great day. Love this channel. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're going to get out of here. Go ahead and get rid of the Tommy's Ladyboy. We're just not going to. It's a dumbass name. Dumbass name. So, sayonara, buddy. Have a nice day. Deuce. Good job, Mary Lou. We miss her at work, right? Yeah, I mean, they just don't make the coffee the same when she's not there. It's actually crazy. Her work, I will say, man, a lot of people talk shit about her company. Since she's been gone, every single week, at least one of her upper management, or they call team leaders, or their PCs, whatever they call it, has called her to ask her if she's okay, ask her if she, she's ready to come back, if she's still coming back. Like, they care about they might not care about the employees that are coming and going, because it is a high turnover job. But the ones that are there, like Rachel's going to be going on 3 years, they take good care of her. I'm telling you, like, good care of her. There's a day, I forget what day it is for the Philippines. That's like a celebration in the Philippines. That day, they let everybody at work take a 2-hour lunch, and they brought karaoke machines into their lunchroom, and because they know how like Filipinos love to do karaoke. I think that goes a long ways when you treat your employees good. I mean, it's not the best paying job in the world by no means, but they care about their employees, and so they did karaoke, and there's a bunch of Filipino girls that work there, plus the regular people, they sing karaoke too, I'm sure. And then like every Friday or every Saturday, they bring a meat truck, or it'll be like a taco truck, or they'll do like a ice cream truck, or like they do slushies. I think it's pretty cool. Janae R with the 9 months. Appreciate ya. White people saying stupid things about you going on vacation. Let the man enjoy his life. Got to take vacation at least once a year. Clear the mind. I really don't know. Don't care. I'm coming to learn. Like, I need to let. I don't need to let these motherfuckers know that I hear them. Right? Like, I watched this thing today, and it's a certain person in, like, it's a politician, and he said like, the biggest failure is letting them know that they're important and that you hear them, right? It's gonna take me a while to do that, but I barely watch anymore. I barely watch. I jump in sometimes, like I'll pop in for like a minute or something, and I'll look at the chat, and literally, it doesn't matter, you guys. A month ago, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, and 3 years ago, you cannot find a section of chat without my name in it. Doesn't matter what it is. So it's like, they're gonna talk no matter what, so let them talk. They're doing nothing for the world, nothing, zero, nada. I mean, begging for decoys, and like, yeah, it's just wild. We're gonna do what we do. That's all. We're gonna do what we do. In the little scrubs that get 22, 23 people on their live catches. I mean, do what you do, man. Do what you do. I mean, I think the numbers speak for themselves. So nobody likes you on their own. I don't need to do it. It's real. It's real. I mean, they can try all they want. It doesn't matter. They can throw their darts. They can do whatever they want. But people know, they see it. Like, everything they do is such a stretch. It's fucking mind-boggling. I mean, next I had been on the Epstein Island. Like, you know what I mean? These fucking weirdos. They're fucking weirdos. It's exactly that. Yeah, they've been trying for years. Absolutely. But we just keep on keeping on, and we're here to catch. Not here to impress them. Again, if it's a team that gets a bunch of catches and they're like, hey, man, like, this has happened in recent, and I'll tell you guys, somebody called me. I would say the second biggest team out there called me and said, hey man, I got some advice, something about your channel. You need to fix it real quick. So I went and fixed it real quick because I had a mistake on my channel that could have been bad, right? And he's like, I just want to let you know because it hurt me. So boom, and gave me some advice, and I'll listen. You know what I mean? I have no problem listening. Yeah, lumpia's good, man. I'm telling you, Rachel needs to start a lumpia truck, or a lumpia, just selling lumpia, and she'll make big money. Big money. People love lumpia, you guys. Like, they have it once, and it's like, lumpia is good. And you can make decent money. It's not expensive to make. You know, it's really not. It's a few ingredients, and it's so good. So good. And in the Philippines, lumpia is that big. Mine and Rachel's, because we kind of, like, they're that big. They're big. Still haven't. I don't know how. It's because you always showing up damn late on the parties and stuff, dude. I don't know how. I really don't know how you haven't had it. That's wild. You'll get it, dude. You'll get it. It's, oh my God, Shay, it is the most amazing thing. But I think we're gonna do a barbecue here in the next week, like around between the 15th and the 17th area. I think we're gonna do a barbecue. I haven't figured it out yet. I gotta talk to some few people, but I'll see if she can make some. Lumpia is, to me, it's like a glorified egg roll. It's basically kind of like the same wrapping. It's got pork. It's got like chopped up carrot. It's like vegetables. I forget what the green thing is. Oh, it's delicious though. It's delicious. Why nobody ever catched it? I don't know. I want lumpia, please. I'm telling you, she needs to start cooking it. When we were getting ready to go to the Philippines, so I went to my bank and I said, hey, do you guys have Filipino pesos? And they're like, we do, but you have to put in like a 72-hour advance order. And I was like, all right, never mind. They're like, why? Are you going to the Philippines? And I explained it to them. They're like, dude, does your wife know how to make lumpia? I said, it's funny you asked. She's getting ready to start selling it. And they're like, when? And I said, well, we're going away for a month. When we get back, probably give us another month to get things set up, and then she'll start taking pre-orders. And she gave me her number, and then we gave her Rachel's number, and then her coworker gave Rachel's number too. They messaged us back and added a third number to that when we were leaving the parking lot. So I think, honestly, Rachel could do well. And I have a few friends that buy it on the internet, or not on the internet, like Facebook groups and stuff, their local area, that have had Rachel's, and they said it is not even close. Like, Rachel does it, hers is authentic. Like, it's straight up what they make, you know, exactly how they make it. It's green onions is all, no, it's different. I mean, there is, but no, it's different. It's a round, I forget what it's called. It's not a green onion. I forget what it's called. But no, I don't know what you're talking about there, buddy. Vincent Ross, thank you for the 5. Watch your content, but I can't stop, won't stop, bro. You know, that's not the first time I've heard that, Vincent. I've heard that from a few people that they're like, oh, my mom thinks it's weird that I watch your channel, or blah, blah, blah thinks it's weird I watch your channel. So it's kind of not uncommon to hear that. My dad, when I first started this, he thought it was weird. Why are you doing that? That's weird. And then now my dad's like one of my biggest supporters. Every time we go somewhere, I hear him talking, and then he's telling him how we do it. And then he's like, and then they got the X Factor. They'll call the family member. Like my dad's all explaining it to him excitedly. Kind of like a spring roll, but not really. Not really. I'll show you guys. She makes them quite often. We've even made them, froze them, and then Dustin like recooked them later. And he said they were just as good as when she made them. Bok choy. Bok choy is lumpia, I believe. I think you're right. Bok choy, bok choy. Bok choy sounds so familiar. Richelle, is bok choy? I think you're right, or that's... damn, I don't know. I remember hearing that. That's awesome. I'm done. Can't get enough. I appreciate that, JJ. I really appreciate that. I'm addicted to catching these fools. We got back. We've had 2 catches in less than 5 days. Is it vegetable? I just had it then. Yeah. No, bok choy is that's the vegetable, right? The green. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember. Either way, it was good. CPP best theme. Yeah, dude. I love our theme song. Shout out to Rice Krispie. That was gifted to us. Went and made it again for our second one. Said he had a surprise for us. This was a couple of months ago. He said he was working on a surprise for us. So I would never rush him, but I do anticipate a third part of CPP, Another One Bites the Dust by Rice Krispie. I do anticipate. He said, this was like 3 months ago, said, I got a surprise for you. And I know what he meant, because that's what he does. And honestly, you guys, the only thing we've ever done is we sent him a box of merch. Like, that dude, I owe so many people so much for the time and effort they put in. When I make it big, there's people I will not forget about. I get some lumpia from Costco. It was good. I mean, it's probably good. I want to say, I think Dustin got some at Costco and said it was decent too. But I'm telling you, like, anybody who's had Richelle's lumpia, it is just crazy. We went to her mom's, and again, they're small. They make them very small in the Philippines. And her mom made some lumpia, and I'm like, oh, whose is better? So I had her mom's. It was definitely identical, you know? It was definitely identical. You could tell Richelle learned from her mom. But Richelle's mom can cook. She is a cook. She can cook. It is so good, yeah. I want some ice cream. Thanks, Tommy. Why do you want ice cream? Lumpia wanting you to have... Lumpia's reminding you of ice cream? Or what's going on here? Hey, Ryan B. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you smashing the like. We got 223 people in here. Smash the like. I mean, on a Sunday, we got 223 y'all hanging out. That's a little wild. Appreciate it. It's beautiful in Colorado. Like, I seriously think I should go home and grab my poles and go fishing. However, I don't think I can. I just noticed, because I have my, I just thought of this right this second. But today, I'm like, do I need my tags? So I walked out to look at my tags. They expired at the end of the month. So I'm like, 8 days expired. And people say, no, you get an extra 30 days. That's not the truth. What they mean by is you get to the end of the month, it's on your tag on the car. So I'm expired by 8 days or whatever. So I need to go tomorrow. So when I buy my registration, I also buy the state park. So I get to go fishing on their property, state park, for free, right? You still have to have a license, but I mean, you have to pay the park fees. And so I'd have to go get that. I just had to do it. I mean, dude, there's never a bad time for ice cream. I just didn't know where you got ice cream from. I'm like, how did lumpia make you want ice cream? But I'll tell you, I've had more ice cream in the Philippines than I've had in my whole life. Like, it was ice cream almost every day. We had some kind of ice cream. Like, I'd go to the McDonald's and get like they didn't have the flurries, but they had hot sundaes. Or they had like these, what are they called? Like, malt, they're like these, they're not chocolate balls. They're like chalky, almost like Whoppers, kind of, malt balls or something. I forget what they're called. They had that in ice cream with caramel over the top of it at the chicken place. Oh my God, I'm brain farting. Oh my God, the place Richelle always likes to eat, the chicken place. But anyways, it was fucking fantastic. Malted milk balls? Yeah, malt balls. And they were fucking so good. They had that, but they were smaller. They had that on top of like caramel, and then the ice cream from Jollibee. Thank you, Shay. Oh my God, that was gonna piss me off. It was the top. Thank you. Oh my God. At Jollibee, and it's like 50 pesos, right? Like so small. Sonic does malt shakes. Ooh, for real? Yeah, Sonic has. They have like don't they have like 20 or 30 different shakes? Isn't Sonic known for like a lot of shakes? I worked at Sonic for one day, and then literally one day I was Sonic was one of the only places that hired when you were 15. And so I got the job, and I told them, I said, I play hockey on Wednesdays, so I can't work on Wednesdays. She said, that's not a problem. And I must have just turned 16. I must have just, either way, I wasn't supposed to smoke. So I get there, I start on Tuesday. Supposed to have Wednesday off. She hands me the schedule. She says, you're on Wednesday. I said, I told you I can't work Wednesdays. She's like, well, we'll figure that out, but you got to work this Wednesday through training. I said, I told you before I started, I can't work Wednesdays. And then I was like, but whatever, like, I can't work next Wednesday. I'll do this, but I can't work next Wednesday. And she's like, well, we'll try. I was like, we'll try. I told you, that was like my stipulation. I cannot work Wednesdays. Anyways, we went to go take a break, and I lit up a cigarette. And when we came back in, she's like, did you just smoke? And I said, I did. She goes, this is a no smoking employment. You can't smoke while you're working. I can't smoke a cigarette while I'm working? No. I said, but I went off the property. You can't smoke while you're working. Have a nice day. I'm out. You're gonna tell me what I can do on my break, which I really didn't care about the smoking part. And you're not gonna let me play hockey? And I really didn't need that job. I was young, still lived with my parents. I was going to school. I said, deuces, I'm out. I quit. Literally worked for like 6 hours. And I remember my buddy, me and Josh, my brother-in-law, he messaged me or called me, I remember, and he's like, bro, what happened? And I was like, I just quit. And he's like, why didn't you tell me? I'm like, because they just, like, it was just happened fast. Like 15 minutes later, he's walking out the store, he quit too. We both quit. He worked an extra hour than I did. We both quit. And we both played in the same hockey team too. Like, we couldn't have missed our team. My manager sold drugs out of the Sonic I worked at. No shit. Did they have that same rule though, Nanya? Because I think it was like a rule, like a Sonic rule. Like you could be a cigarette smoker, but you couldn't smoke on your 8-hour shift. Like you couldn't go in your car and smoke. You couldn't do. And I think it was a Sonic thing. I mean, maybe your manager just didn't give a fuck, right? But I wonder if that was like a real thing, or if it was just my manager didn't smoke and didn't like the smell of it. I really don't know. I don't know. But I quit that bitch. What's going on, Superman? Excuse me, I didn't mean to cuss. Now we can smoke whenever. That's weird. I wonder if it was just them, or maybe it was just in Arizona, or maybe they're owned differently or something. But it was, to me, it was ridiculous because back then, and I'm sure now, like if I wanted a job, you could walk into any fast food place and get a job. I mean, I remember I sold papers. So I'd get off of school at like 2:30 or 2:45, and this van would pick us up, and we'd go work and sell papers, right? We'd sell papers at the corner for like 4 hours. I wouldn't make much, but in 4 hours, I'd make like $50, you know? We'd get half of what the paper cost, and then we would get like the tips. And then if you sold all your papers, you got like a little bit of a bonus. So, I mean, it was super. If you can tell me I can't smoke and I'm gonna miss my hockey game, I'll quit that bitch. Like, I don't care. I'll quit. Like, I'll go to another Sonic or Arby's or Jack in the Box or any McDonald's. And get, I mean, you get fired from one McDonald's, you could go down the street to another McDonald's and get a job. Like, it didn't matter. And when I was hired at Sonic, all I did is cooked hot dogs. That's all I did. Maybe I was going to change, but that was my job for that day, is I was just in there rolling these fucking, you know, these 16-inch ding-dongs, you know? I just, whatever. I didn't want it. Deceased candy, no smoking on break, no cologne if you were able. No shit. Okay. That's crazy. You can't wear cologne? What, you come in there smelling like shit and they're happy with that or what? It's like, it's not cologne, bro. That's called BO. The Sonic I worked at let us vape. That was it. Okay. So some of them were that way, huh? I don't think vaping was even a thing, dude, when I was at Sonic. Because I was definitely 16. I might have been 15 going on to 16. I think I was 15 and like, because Sonic hired with a worker's permit, like as long as you went to your like principal and said you were doing decent in school, you could get a worker's permit and you could start a job. So I started working at like 15 and 6 months. That was the day you could. But I probably went, no lie, I probably went through my first year, probably went through 4 or 5 jobs, you know, because I didn't give a shit. But then I got a good job. I mean, I went to Dunkin' Donuts and I worked there for 4+ years. So, and I was only 17 to like 21, maybe 20, maybe 16 and some change to whatever. It was like 4 years. And we did good. I made good. I thought I made good money because we got tips. And I worked overnights, which would be 2 people. And in an overnight shift, when people would come after like the bars and stuff, we'd make good tips. We'd split like in the morning. Sometimes we'd split $50. Sometimes it'd be $100, like just in tips. You know, some people, they give, get an order, and it used to be like 2 donuts and a coffee for $2.22 or whatever is what it was then. They would give you 5 until you keep the change all the time. Back in the day when it was $2.22 for a medium coffee and 2 donuts. No lie, that's what it was in East Lyme, Connecticut. I made so much money in tips. Yeah. We did well. We did very well. Like, we made good tips to where they were like investigating us, and they were like, we just don't get it. Well, we had the same regulars. We were good to our people. And it's what it was. We had all the police officers would come in. We'd give them their coffee for free. It was just a rule. We gave them the coffee for free. So like once a week or even once a month, it depended. They'd come in, they'd give you $20 and put it in your tip jar. Okay, thank you. And we were just told that their meals were free. How was the catch yesterday? It was really good. What's going on, buddy? It was really good, man. He didn't speak any English. So by the time I got a translator, which I do have now, which did a great job, by the way. It was nothing she could have done. She did amazing, but it was just, the cops were already there. I kept saying, like, somebody's going to call me. I kept checking my phone, and I knew that somebody would call me and say, hey, I have a translator. And Shay just missed the catch by like 15 minutes, or we would have had a translator right away. And I wasn't thinking Shay. I was thinking somebody, because I know Front Range Mama. She gave me her number, but it's on an old phone, so I don't have it anymore. I know Ray does it sometimes. I could have got a hold of Ray probably. And then now Laura did it for us. She did an amazing job. And I guess people were making fun of her. Y'all, there is nothing worse than a stupid internet troll, dumbass mother effer that makes fun of somebody trying to take down predators. It is the most, I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's like, it's the wildest thing. You motherfuckers probably make fun of a little baby that's trying to walk. Ha, you can't do it yet. Like, you guys are fucking weird. You guys are weird. Anyways, she could have been the worst or the best, and the trolls would have still done what they do. It's just wild to me. These people have no life, and they put the definition to hurt people, right? It's true. It's true. It's wild, y'all. It's wild. I have so much shit, and I am petty, but I try not to be petty. Last night, I get a message from somebody I don't know. I don't know this person. And they said, hey, I got something for you. I want to talk to you. And I said, what is it? And they left their number, and they said, call them. I just put back, I'm not going to call you. I got info on why a catcher's channel was taken down. I was the person involved. And then I put 2 and 2 together, and I'm like, listen, don't want it. Text back, I'm sure you do want it. I'm like, don't want it. I literally could have this person come up and tell me what they want to tell me. But I'm not going to do it, because it's just it's this pushing back and forth shit that's just crazy. We're supposed to be catchers. I've never seen so many catchers attack catchers before. It's wild to me. Well, that makes it even harder, right? Like, when you're not even prepared for it. And then I made it awkward for her because I already said everything I wanted to say. So I'm like, where do I start again? Right? So I made it awkward for her, and then the police pulled up right away. She did perfect, dude. She did nothing wrong. She did great. I appreciate it, and I hope I get to use her again. I hope, because we're gonna catch people. Sometimes that's gonna happen, right? Well, that's because they're scared, but that's not true. For months, creeps attacked Alex. Alex attacked creeps. There was pictures going around with creeps. Rami attacked Alex. Alex attacked Rami. Ryan has attacked every cat. I mean, it's not just me. I mean, I would love to say it's just me, but it's not. These lame-os are lame all the way around. So it is what it is, man. We still be pumping out catches. Our first catch back, we had 3,300 people, like 8,900 people in 45 minutes. It's all right. It's all right. We're okay. And we're going to take it to a different level. We're going to keep creating channels. We got other avenues. We're going to keep doing all this shit. It is what it is, It isn't impossible to decoy. I'm going to prove that it's not. I'm going to get back to decoying. I've heard from somebody it's impossible to decoy. Well, if it's impossible to decoy, I wouldn't suggest you train in decoys. That kind of attitude is never going to flow. Like, it's whack. It isn't impossible. Is it hard? Yeah. Do you got to be motivated? Fuck yeah. Catching is much harder now than it was 4 years ago. It's just a fact. But I do want to start catching again, and I'm going to focus on it. I'm going to focus on it, get set up again, and do it. It's not impossible, no. But when you're burned out, it's very hard. It's very hard. When you're burned out, you stop and then try to start again. It's hard. But even when I started like 2 months ago, I had like 4 right away, not catches, but 4 interested. And then I kind of just faded away. You guys got busy, and that's just what happened. So no, I don't want to take away from because it's hard, man. It's hard for decoys to continue to go like Shay and Crandall, for example, that's very hard to do. So I don't want to take from how amazing they are and what it takes to do that. But they could get 8 catches a month. I could still better be able to get 2, right? Like, you know what I mean? And I'm going to try. And I think if I do that, that shows the team like, well, he's doing it, you know? So it is what it is. I'm going to do it. I want to do it. I love catching predators. I love my catches. I don't even have to make notes, you know, which I probably still will. But I normally don't on my catches, so. Yeah, I'm grateful for Crandall Busman, you know. Hell yeah, both of you guys, man. You guys are my ride or dies. I love you guys to death. I really do. That's what I'm saying. I know it's not easy, but it can still be done. Is this a premiere? No premiere. Premieres, so I am uploading a premiere right as we speak. It's not going to be done today. Something is wrong, y'all. Everything in my house is going at like turtle speed. So, I got my printer. I didn't get it situated. What I did is I searched for the printer, found the printer that I'm already using. Even when I say find printer, it beeps, beep, 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 beep. So I found it, right? So I added it, and it says, you already have it. Do you want to replace it? And I said, no. Well, it added it as the same name as the printer, but it put it as .2, right? Hey, what's going on, PHI? So now I have 2 printers, exact same printer. When you say find printer, it blinks, bling, 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 do it, bling. I switch it to that printer, it fucking prints. What the fuck? So then I go to bed, and I wake up in the morning to 228 more screenshots from the other printer that's the exact same fucking printer. That printer just goes to sleep, and I don't know what it's doing. It's frustrating as shit. But anyways, when I was getting my phone done, I need to talk to like tech-savvy people. I was getting my phone done. They said that they have internet at T-Mobile, and they said they get, of course, they're sales ladies, right? Nah, this one doesn't have a monthly fee. It's not what it is. They guarantee me that it'll be way faster than what I have now, cheaper and better. It's going to be cheaper for sure. So I may have to look into that. I don't know. Reminding me of that, I need memory cards, you guys. I have everything pretty good. I need memory cards like crazy. If anybody wants to help out with some 64 gig memory cards for the GoPros, that's what I need. I got plenty of binders. I got like 4 racks of paper, 4 boxes of like 3 each. They're the half boxes. I have ink that I just put in, so I have an extra box. Really good on that, but yeah. It's not that great. Tell me I've tried the internet. T-Mobile internet's not fast enough. I don't know. They were showing me yesterday compared to my speeds, it's way faster. So maybe in your area it's not. Yeah. Okay. Mine's so slow. So if it could be better than mine, like my parents have it, they love it. My stepmom, that's all she does is she's on the internet doing live streams for her job / she's retired. And she loves it. She said it's fast, it's good. So yeah, I would like to try it before I buy it. However, I do get 14 days. So I can try it for 14 days. I think she said 14 days. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. 14 or 17, whatever. But I went in, this lady told me, she's like, hey, let's add insurance on your phone. And if this doesn't work, just wait 2 weeks and come make a claim. And I was like, lady, isn't that fraud? And she's like, no, it's not fraud. I said, but it's a pre-existing, problem. She goes, no, I inspected your phone. It's not wet and it's not damaged. Therefore, you can add it and that will do any repairs. If they can't fix it, they'll give you a new phone. I don't really like that. I mean, y'all listen, like, I don't care what you think of me, who you are. I don't give a fuck. I feel like that's not right. I feel like it's not right. So I don't want to do it, you know? Luckily went home, put it in the rice, plugged it in, fucking charged it, like, because I got the new, it's like the 60 watt fast charger, whatever. Charged the phone from like 60% or 46% or whatever to 100 minutes, like 22 minutes or something. So I don't see the memory cards on the Amazon registry. I don't know. Vanessa's always helped me out with that, so I'll have to ask her. I don't know how to do it. She showed me how to do it one day. I'm sure I could try to figure it out. I think I did figure it out, actually. But I thought there was memory cards on there, but maybe we ran out. Are you still on here, Vanessa? Do you know if I ran out? Shout out to Vanessa. She's honestly done that for me since forever. I would have never had it if it wasn't for her. She kept telling me. Finally, she's like, fuck it, dude. I set it up. You just shout it out. Here's the link. Shout it out. You got everything you need on there, you know? If I could have somebody do all my electronic stuff, I'd be happy. Because I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I got to go do my taxes on Monday. I got to print out all my shit. Like, I got to go find it. I got to go to all these places, locals, and fucking the Cash Apps, which I know where they're at, the YouTube. Yeah, I don't love it. I always need, not really. I think we're good on phones right now, but we always, I know somebody was just recently asking for phones, so I don't see memory cards. Huh. Yeah, ScanDisk 64 gigabyte are perfect. That's perfect. I mean, everybody knows my address, right? Like, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I am going to try to defeat that. So when we buy our new house, if we buy our new house, if everything works out, I'm going to try to keep my address as close to, you know, just mine, so not everybody's has it or driving by or fucking doing weird. You guys don't understand how much weird shit happens at my house because people are weirdos. Hey, Cabe, thank you for the 20, buddy. I need to get a P.O. box again. That's a smart thing. Once I get my new house, I will do that, Connie. I used to love having a P.O. box. I swear it was like Christmas every day. I'd go there like a week, and they would have a box in the back because my box was too full. Next catch should be Wednesday. Yeah, it was a lot more than $15 a month, but I know what you mean. It was a lot more than that. I think I was paying like, if I paid for a year, I got it for like $35. If I paid 6 months, it was like $55 a month. And dude, I just got a small box, man. It was nothing big. Yeah, I need to do. What up, William? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. I need to do that. My buddy Cooley is very, very good with that stuff, and he actually helped. He told me he would help me do it before. I just didn't care enough. But yeah, no, I need to do that data scrubbing shit, and he's good with it. He did it for his girl, and he's like, try to find her, man. Try to find her, and we couldn't find anything. Years like 200 here. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, it was very expensive here. Everybody told me how cheap it was. It wasn't crazy. It was worth it, but you know what I mean. I don't know why I stopped it. I think because I moved here and I wasn't checking it enough. I don't remember why I stopped it. I need to get another one. I will focus on that. Once we leave, I'm definitely going to get another one. But right now, if you put my name in the internet, you're going to have my address, got pictures of my house. You probably have pictures of my socks. Like, it's whatever. I'm probably one of the highly most doxed people in the fucking internet. Like, it's the craziest thing in the world. I got a wife and kids. It's very dangerous. And these idiots out there just keep doing it. You could either. Last year, Connie, I couldn't even, I had so many write-offs that I couldn't even use anymore. So I maxed out on write-offs, and if I keep writing off anyway, like if I didn't, I'm not going to be able to purchase a house, because how can you purchase a house when you don't make any money, right? So it's like write-offs don't even help me anymore. Like, but they will, eventually they will. But like when you're showing that you're only making this amount of money, but you're trying to buy a house, it doesn't work, you know? So it's crazy. I don't know why so many people hate on you. I've always liked watching. It's the same people, taters. To be honest with you, there's 100 of them total. 100. Maybe there's 200. Maybe there's 50 with 2 alts, right? I don't think there's anybody I meet in person that doesn't like me. I don't think there's people that I meet in real life that don't like me. I don't think anybody has a real legit reason besides they're haters. And I used to think it's not jealousy, and I don't know why it's jealousy, but it's jealousy. I remember doing a catch before, literally, and people were getting mad because I was getting donations and the other people were not. Like, and to me, it was like, well, fuck, man. This is my supporters. Like, you know what I mean? The competition, I get it. It's good as long as it's friendly and good, but we're all catchers. You know what I mean? We're all catchers. And it's just wild, the shit they'll do. Like, I heard somebody said yesterday that somebody was like, he belongs in prison and shut down CPP. Why, are you afraid I'm going to catch you, old man? You afraid I'm going to catch you? You afraid I'm going to catch you? Like, why would anybody not want people catching? That is the wildest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's the wildest thing. So just because you think I'm doing something wrong, like, we work very, 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 we don't work. The police are very, very involved in my everyday life. You think my computer hasn't been looked through multiple fucking times, you morons? It's the craziest thing. YouTube didn't like my comment. I don't know what your comment was. I noticed YouTube's been doing a lot of that lately. Old man? Yeah, he is an old man. I mean, I'm an old man, but this guy's 25 years older than I am. So we'll call him an older man. How about that, my guy? What's going on, Thee? How you doing, brother? I mean, one person's like, oh my God, Tommy's sniffling. You better get better allergy pills or cleaner Coke. It's like, how fucking stupid are you guys? I told him, you come out here, you give me $5,000 You hold my wiener and I'll pee in a cup for you. I'll give you the $5,000 back if I ever come back with anything other than alcohol. Hey, yeah, hey, Vanessa, I don't know if you heard. Can you do me a favor? Can you look on, I'm just saying it's an older guy. He's really not an old man. I don't think 65 is old, right? Can you look and people are saying that the Amazon doesn't have memory cards. Do they sell out eventually? Like, did I get, like, if you put 1,000 or 100 or whatever, and I hit that, does it go away? Can you look for me? If you have time, please. People are saying that there's no memory cards in there. And the only thing I've ever put on there, because you've always done it, is I saw a memory card. Oh, you did? Okay, never mind then. Okay, maybe somebody just didn't see them. All right. Yeah, 64 gig, for whatever reason, Dustin has sent me 3 sets of memory cards. Not one memory card has worked. Not one. I don't know why. Dustin, he ordered me like 25, didn't work. 25, didn't work. He just ordered me some 1,000 or 250 gigabyte ones for the Philippines. Didn't work. I don't understand. He 3 different brands, all of them didn't work. And I'm like, I've never had a card not work unless it came from Dustin. It's the weirdest thing in the world. And believe me, Dustin, he ain't going and getting like no, you know what I mean? They're legit. Like, I don't understand. Oh, okay. LOL, I was going to say, shit. I mean, but Vanessa, I could have gone through that though. I could have. I mean, 999, I used to use 3 per catch. So 300 catches would be 900 of those. I mean, I think you're right. I think I probably have gone through hundreds, maybe like 300 or 400. I don't know though. How long ago did you set that up for me? Because, dude, there was times that I was getting 4 or 5 packages a day. It says unavailable. Damn. So we did use them all, Vanessa. Holy shit. We used them all. No, it says 105 was paid. So 100, I only got, well, they're 2 packs. I guess that doesn't matter. Some of them are 10 packs. So I've got 105. That's what it says. Sabby, I've had 105 total. SD cards. Do they have 2-tone red and white? I think some of them did. There's all different kinds. So many brands too. Some devices won't work with. No, these were just 60. Well, okay, so those were 250. But I got the other ones, they worked just fine. The 256 worked just fine. Only Dustin's didn't work. But no, they were just 64 gigabytes of 105. Okay. That's probably like it. 105 would be 200 if they're the 2-pack. Most of them are the 2-pack. Some are 5-packs and some are 10-packs. So that's 210. That actually sounds about right. I didn't think 999 of them. But I wonder why they got taken off. Maybe I fucked around and found out. Maybe my trolls called Amazon and said, take this man down. Take him down. 999 on the wish list, 105 tickets. Okay. You give me 5 gigs and you can hold my wiener. 5K, you can hold my wiener by pee in a cup. Haha, so funny. Someone please come prove yours. Hey! 5 G's. You give me 5 G's. And just because, you know, if they did that, they'd be like, he used somebody else's pee. You hold my wiener. You hold it. And I'll pee in your cup. It's the dumbest thing in the world, man. And I hold the money until the results that you read come back. And you're out $5,000 and you fucking touched my wiener. Weirdo. Don't touch my wiener. But for 5 G's, $20 is $20. Had to make sure it was compatible. I know, but dude, I've never had an issue. I've never had an issue with a memory card unless it came from Dustin. It's the weirdest thing. And like I said, Dustin, like, he didn't go get cheap shit. That's not the way he does. It is super weird. What'd you say? I didn't see it. I guess I missed it. That's 999 2-packs. Yeah, well, I definitely didn't get that many either way, so. I don't really care how many packs it is. I'm more concerned why it took them off. Maybe there's a 2-year limit. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But I noticed I stopped getting them. And even when I don't ask for them, I still get at least like 1 or 2 a week, you know, 1 or 2 a week. Some of them are single packs. Sometimes I get single packs. I don't think everybody goes off that list, but I need them. I need hundreds of those sons of bitches. I was thinking about starting to reuse them because I'm trying to tighten up, especially now because my dumbass, no, I'm dumbass. We enjoyed our vacation and I think we deserved it. Fuck all the haters. But I got to tighten up. So I was thinking about reusing them. I am so afraid, even though I have it on my computer, even though I have it on a thing. Yeah, but I don't see that. And I would be okay with that. I'd be 100% okay with that. Oh, you're good, V. You are totally fine. I was looking for your comment. I was looking for a comment. I thought you said something was funny, so I was looking for your comment. Yeah, just don't let those weird comments. You know damn well that was never said. Or VPN, you might not see all the list. If y'all run, oh yeah, I don't know. See, I don't know about that. I'm not. You know. Yeah, I mean, if Vanessa doesn't add them, I just need them added. I just need them added. So we about to light this the fuck up. For the people that want to decoy, I am going through my emails. I do have the few that are already in. If you want to decoy, that's what it is. Yo, I heard the craziest thing the other day. The craziest thing. People were talking shit that we research our decoys. Imagine you get a catch, right? Say you get a catch from decoy A in California. You get a catch, the guy goes to jail, right? This is one of your good police departments. The guy goes to jail. They're going to take it to trial. They need the decoy. The decoy says, I ain't coming. The police say, who is your decoy? We don't know who our decoy is. How fucking disgusting and how unprepared and how ghetto and Timu of a catching team do you have to be to not know who your decoy was? When I heard that the other day, I was like, yeah, you can tell this motherfucker's not done very many catches. Like, think about that. Think about that. How could you not know who your decoy was? Like, you're going to let people decoy under a false name? Cool. I guess you don't truly care about convictions. Make that make sense, y'all. These people don't have fucking IQs above 2. Like, I don't claim to be book smart, but I do claim to be smart. I'm not stupid. I'm more like street smart than I would be book smart. I was never a fucking straight A student. Never. But I will tell you, I passed the common sense fucking classes, and I know what's right and wrong, and I'm a lot smarter than these fucking idiots. Like, it's unreal. And to hear that from a catcher, I was just shocked. Like, you plan on getting convictions, right? Because good luck telling the police officer when they're like, who's your decoy? Oh, she doesn't want to be known. Good luck with that. You can do that. You think they're going to take your cases? You think the DA is going to be like, oh, the decoy doesn't want to be known? No problem. We'll take her word for it. This nameless, Harry Potter 2.0. We'll take your name. We'll take your word for it. It doesn't, when you think like the stupid tree has smacked them all the way down, they find another stupid tree and continue falling, right? Like, I don't know how they get licensed. I don't know how they even get a license. I don't get it. I don't understand how McDonald's hires them. Like, it just makes no fucking sense. And I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to be like, we're going to do everything CPP does differently, okay? If you were trained by CPP, take that and don't use any of it. We're not here for convictions. We are here for drama, and we are here for, you have to talk shit about Tommy. So anybody who doesn't like Tommy, you get a raise. Like, it's wild. Do you, man? I've never had more men obsess about me more than these wild jackalopes. Never had more. Oh, they do. And I'm going to make this very fucking clear. I'll make it very, very fucking clear for that little stupid comment that was just said. Cooley is my buddy. I don't give a fuck what goes on. That's my dude. It's none of your all's business. You trolls, you haters, none of you guys. Cooley's my buddy. You will not come in here and try to make me talk shit because it ain't gonna fucking happen. So good fucking luck with that, because that ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Cooley's my buddy. We have our own relationship. He doesn't want to be a part of the drama at all. I respect that. But you don't know. You know nothing. Nothing. That's for me and him, and that's just where it's gonna stay. No, they are not men. They are not men. You were right about that. They are not men. Cooley has the best last name for. I think it was, and I know he wouldn't care. It was his buddy was in a band, and that was his name. And then there was something else to do with that too. His buddy ended up passing away, and out of respect, he used the name. And yeah, it's a cool thing. And I remember when a detective told me one time, "What's his name?" I'm like, "Captain who?" Gingerbeard. Laughed. "What's his name?" I'm like, Cooley who? McCoolson. Again, we laughed, you guys. Not that I didn't know their names, but we had their names. I just didn't want to dox them, so I would rather accidentally dox a Cooley or a Shay or a Mile High or a, whatever than their real name, because I do that. That's weird, Vanessa. So weird. They're saying they're not active or something. So weird. So weird. Thank you for checking, though. Well, if somebody ordered some memory cards, please let me know you did, and we'll just see if they come. Please let me know. Absolutely. But don't respond to that shit. And I know you won't, but don't respond to that shit. Let it go. That's just, if you looked, it was somebody who created that channel a couple days ago. They're just trying to get that to go bring it back to start drama. Okay, whatever. If you could, I appreciate it. But if you're saying it's there, I believe you too. I believe you too. I was in there, Vanessa, but that was good. I added the mic, which is badass. I added the mic. Maybe I fucked some up, because I don't know if I've gotten memory cards since then. Now we just need a catcher who throws a poke ball at the Pred's feet. The cups bust out of the cup. When the cups bust out of the cups, I don't get it. Oh, when the Preds? Okay. I'm telling you guys, like, there's some predators that I do, like that guy that didn't speak English. I just kept thinking, like, I want to smack the shit out of you. And I don't like predators, believe me, but I'll be smacking that dude thinking about somebody else too. There's 3 people in this world that I would love to give a little, as he used to say, a little punching to. But I'm over that shit, y'all. I'm over it. I truly don't want to fight anybody. I want to get back to catching. We're here. We've had more catches in 2 days than both of them catchers put together in the last 6 months. 2 days, 6 months, 2-0. So that's all we're going to do. We're going to keep focusing on that. And I appreciate you guys. I see you guys in the comments. I've been trying to focus on reading comments and leaving comments and talking to you guys through the comments. I try to do that because that used to be my goal. I said, I'm going to be the first YouTuber to respond to every message. That lasted about 3 months. 3 months, and if I would have continued, I'd have to have 4 or 5 employees doing it all day. Like, it was when we had the 250,000, like, we'd get like 30,000 messages. You know what I mean? Like, good luck. But I try to go back, and I appreciate it. I see all these new names that I've never seen before. They're like, I've been watching you forever. I just don't talk, and it's so badass. I appreciate you guys. What's up, Andrew? How are you? Andrewski. I appreciate that, man. Lawrence Cooley. I've thought about it, but you know what? Like, it's just not okay. I don't know. But believe me, I've thought about it. The closest I think I've gotten to a fight, the closest was Shay's guy. And the only reason why I remember this one so much is because he was my neighbor. I don't know if you guys remember, he had the white Tahoe with the big balls, hanging off the back. I caught him at the Walmart, and him and my school principal, my son's principal, those are the ones. CPP hired me, and I have a murder conviction. Yeah, duh. And I told you you're a fucking rookie. Why don't you have 2 or 3? But then she said, because I was only caught once. Okay, well, that makes sense. Listen, I don't care, and I did change this, because a lot of people on the team, they're like, well, we shouldn't be letting people decoy with these kind of records. I said, I don't give a flying F what they have on their record. I don't care what kind of tattoos they have. I don't care what they have, is because you can hide them, right? As long as it's not child related. I don't care. Tommy, you're the only YouTuber ever who can carry on a conversation with an entire chat room. I mean, I've always been a talker. I mean, my ADHD was built for YouTube, right? Like, it was a blessing. It's not built for a lot of things. My whole life, people are like, oh, you know, you're accused of being on drugs because you're so hyper. Well, it's called ADHD, you know? I think if I did drugs, those kind of drugs that they say I did, it probably would reverse on me. I really don't know, because I've never done that. I've never done it. I've never done it. We're willing to overlook it based on the circumstance. What you talking about? No, it was bad. It was bad. V, I might need your services one more time if you can unretire for 2 days. That's it. Just 2 days. 2 days. I mean, that's it. All expenses paid. I'm sure the Rockstar have no effect either. Oh yeah. But I didn't drink Rockstars back then. I'm talking about, this is my whole life. When I was in school, I mean, I probably, like, especially like reading books and focusing is the hardest thing for ADHD. Ask anybody to focus. It's very hard for me. I try to focus. I'm all over the place, as you guys see, but like reading a book and retaining the information you're reading is very hard for ADHD. If somebody tells you or you watch it, I can retain stuff. But school was very hard for me, and if I would have took meds, which thank God my mom didn't give me, it was like, I forget what they were called at the time. I'm glad my mom didn't, but I probably would have been able to focus. But I used to watch, my mom adopted several kids. She's an amazing soul. I love my mom to death. She is one of the most caring people in the world, 500 times more caring than I am, probably where I get mine from. It's from my mom. She adopted multiple kids. One of them had ADHD, and he would be the wildest thing. I mean, completely just wild. I mean, poor guy was born, you know, with withdrawals. It's the saddest thing in the world. They'd give him his meds, and all of a sudden he was just like, just staring at the TV, like lifeless. And I said, that's fucking sad. Let that kid be a kid, you know? But everybody's like, oh, he's too hyper. We don't want him around because he's too crazy. Let a kid be a kid, right? Tommy just returned from vacation. We've had 2 live catches since Thursday. Yes, I got home on Wednesday. We did a catch on Thursday and Saturday. We got one coming up on Wednesday. We should have just because I know another one's going to come, we should have 3 this week. Definitely 2, but we'll see. My goal is 2 a week, but when we get pumping, I want a catch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 6 a week. That keeps the doctor and trolls away. Change their diets. Yeah, but I don't think they had bad diets. I really don't. My mom fed them good. She's really good with that. But it's just sad. I mean, he was literally born on meth, you know, his meth baby. It's so sad, you guys. They would do a drug test and boom. And then, of course, they have to go through withdrawals. That's not fucking, what baby that born into this earth has to start their life with withdrawals? Like, that's just so sad, man. I can't stand. Like my sisters, they never did drugs a day in their life. I don't think either one of my sisters probably ever even smoked weed. Maybe, probably have. I don't know. Not that I know of. They smoked cigarettes, and as soon as they found out they were pregnant, they quit. They quit immediately. Never had another cigarette. Then they'd be done breastfeeding. They'd smoke again. You know. So, and I understand addiction's real, but a baby's more real. And if you're gonna have a baby, you gotta cut that shit right now. Right now. I don't know. I guess harder said than done. I'm not a woman. So, I don't know. Damn it. Here we're doing that again. Guys lost chat. And I guess yesterday I was still there. I hope I'm still here. Back then it was Ritalin. Yeah, I think it was Ritalin. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Ritalin or the other one too, Misty. But I think Ritalin definitely. There was another one. It was, I forget what it was. I forget. Yeah, I think I lost you. I just lost 150 people in chat. I don't know what's going on, man. Adderall. Yes. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Adderall. Doesn't seem like these sick fucks get worse and worse. Yeah, it does. The problem is they're getting better and better, right? And when the police are not arresting, they're getting more brave. You guys, we're about to catch another guy for the 3rd time. I don't want to say a whole lot because we're about to catch another guy for the 3rd time. Yes, and it's this one is very, I hope to God he shows, because I'm going to light this motherfucker up. And I mean, with my words, y'all, you can call the police, say Tommy's threatening people. He's going to burn the place. He's going to light him up with a lighter, and he's going to pour chocolate fluid all over him. No, light him up with my mouth, y'all. I'm going to talk shit. We need harsher sentences. Yes, we do. We're back. Good. Yeah, this will be our, I think, our fourth. So we caught Pedro 3 times. No, twice. We caught, oh my God, what's his name? Pal 3 times. We've got a couple people 3 times, which is the craziest thing. But you guys remember what's his name? Oh my God, I'm brain farting. From my boy from Canada. He caught somebody, what, 5 times? What is my boy from Canada? Why am I brain farting? Y'all, my brain is not working. I don't know, V. But again, he was never arrested. Sam, he was never arrested. So when they're not arrested, this is what they do. Has anybody seen Sam? If anybody sees him, please tell him to reach out to me or just tell him to email me. I miss the dude, man. I want him back. You need some B12 and B6 complex? I probably do. I used to take that. He caught Jason. Yeah, I keep saying Jason. Yeah, like 6 times, right? Or 5 times? That was iconic. When he caught him at the car dealership, Jason went crazy. Yeah, it still needs to be exposed, but like, this is why, because we caught him in Thornton, Denver, Thornton. And they don't do shit. So it's 3 times. You're right, Swifty, they do. Yeah, the car dealership. Who's the guy that choked on his teeth? Oh, Eminem, that was Denny. William Denny, who was in court just yesterday or the other day. Not yesterday, obviously, but maybe Friday. What's going on, Mr. NJ in the house? What's going on, buddy? Good to see you on a Sunday afternoon. How's fishing, brother? Look at, man, I didn't want to show you, bro. I was hoping you jumped on, NJ. If you guys are not following NJ, please drop his channel. We only got 182 people in here, but 175 of you, go subscribe. He does some fishing, and it's kind of become CPP's boy. There's a bunch of you guys in there, and I love it. But yeah, he does some fishing. I think yesterday I got off his chat because we had the catch. Or was it yesterday or the day before? And he had 21 or 22 fish already. Like crazy. And he was in the hunt for a big walleye, but I don't know if he got it. But if somebody could drop his channel, I'll appreciate it. Yesterday, that's right, yesterday. Yeah, good people, man. Good people. We're going to do a fishing trip some year. Yeah. Good fucking people. But I appreciate you guys here. I do. I know we don't do chit chats normally on a Sunday. More so it's because people are busy. So I was actually shocked to see the 200 in here. I was actually shocked because Sundays are not normally hot. But I want to go live, either a live or a chit chat every single day, and I'm gonna get focused again. I'm gonna get focused. If I'm gonna make a rule where I'm not gonna go on the panels, I'm gonna start my own fucking panels. You know what I mean? I still jump in and I watch them. Believe me, I do. Yo, brother, you didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you. I did get my walleye. Okay, 43 white birds, 3 crap. Yo, no shit. Like, who catches 45 fucking fish? You do. Gosh, and dude, some of those white perch were like good size, man. Like, I was shocked. I've only caught a white, and I didn't even know it was a white perch until you caught yours because it looked the same, but it was very small. The honey mustard, Jeff. Yes, sir. I know he does that. Every time I donate, he'll try to pop back in and donate. I know what he does. So I'd be back over there and I'll throw it back to him. We throw that shit back and forth, and the only person making any money is YouTube. I don't give a fuck. It's all good. I love it. I appreciate all you guys. Appreciate the donations. Smash the like. We got 130 likes. Not bad. He's in Yale. Ja. You're going to Yale, buddy. I don't know. People are like, he's racist. My wife's fucking Filipino. Like, I have more non-white friends than I do white friends. Like, we got too many soft people. Like, I am the furthest from racist. My brother is African American. My other brother is Japanese and Hispanic. He's, my wife is Filipino. Like, I can't say Yale. I said he was going to Yale because that's what he said. He didn't want to go to Yale. And then when he left, he went, Ja, 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 ja. So I went, ja, 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 ja. What the fuck ever. I'll make fun of a white person too. Who fucking cares? I'm not running around saying no crazy names, nothing like that. I nearly fell out of my seat when you said that. Or that day when the dude was stuttering, I'm like, yeah. He said, I can't hear you. I said, did I stutter? Because if I did, you'd have heard me twice. I got fucking shit talked on that. Most of it wasn't shit talk, but it's like, it's a joke, y'all. Like, seriously, we're in serious trouble if you can't say yell without being called racist. Or I can't say that the dude deserves to be deported, because that hurts some of my good friends' feelings. And I'm like, what do you mean, man? They're like, not every, certain race needs to be deported. You're right. But that dude was that race. So what? I said, white people, what's up, man? Good, brother. White people need to be deported too. What the fuck's the difference? Like, and it was an Asian person, and I'm like, you really think I would hurt an Asian person? My wife's fucking Asian. She's a purebred. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, it's wild, you guys. I am the furthest away from racist, like the furthest. But again, words are just words, but you're not going to hear me going around saying the N word. I don't think you'll ever hear me say it. I said it once on a live because this white boy, Malibu's Most Wanted, was like, said my face was like, what up? And said the N word. And I said, and I repeated it like, you're calling me that with the A. I got so much hate for that. It's like, y'all wild, man. And it's funny. It's the little white boys that are mad at me for saying it. Never have I had a black person or a Mexican person or Asian, Filipino, Puerto Rican come out and be like, dude, that was disrespectful. Not once. Not once. I've said some comments like, I said, the guy almost hit me with his car, and I said, you fucking faggot. I got so much shit talk. And I have talked to some people, and they're like, dude, we laughed at it. We thought it was funny. I didn't mean it as a, like making fun of a gay person. It was a comment, How about no? Pause. It's being real weird, Eminem. Something's up. I keep jumping from like 280 to 130 to 280 to 130. It's not accurate. Like, even the likes I think are a little high. Whatever. We're in Colorado. Even the YouTube in Colorado smokes reefer. I still don't fuck. I have probably 20. I have 5 very, very close friends that are gay. But I probably have like 20, And I've always, even when somebody gets offended, I go to them. I'm like, I'm sorry. They're like, dude, we fucking laugh. Like, we just laugh at it. Somebody in the chat just drove by. What's up, man? You can say what's up in here if you want to. I appreciate you. Sorry I didn't stop and talk, but I'm in my walking mode. Which I don't care that happened right now. I do not care. But again, this is why I don't want my address known, so I don't have people pulling up like that. Not that they were bad, but it could be a bad person. One of them could be bad. That one wasn't. But I always do have my little friend with me lately, so I better not show that because somebody will. Tommy, tired of it, y'all. So tired of it. Like I said, I've been saying for the last 2 chats, it shows a real man, when these people like you, when people like you. But the minute they think you're down, they're on your back. They're fucking kicking you from behind, or, they're pulling the chair out from when you're going to sit. I just can't believe what true men these people are not. They act like they're your friend. They beg for collabs. I mean, beg for collabs. And then they're up in there just running their mouth, talking about Tommy belongs in prison. Sue him. You should sue him. Whatever, man. Tell you, karma's a bitch. Look at your numbers. I promise you your numbers are due to how you treat people. Anybody looking for their next love on the internet, you're going to run through a lot of problems. But when you consistently do that, there's a pattern there. It is what it is. I don't know. I found my love of my life on the internet. It can be done. Someone said you had assault charges against your children. Someone lied to you there, Rosen Posen. Someone lied. I got arrested for a child neglect charge for locking the door when my kids when they ran away. I locked the door because I'm about parenting your kids with accountability, and I don't just let my kids do anything. So there's going to be a punishment. You sneak out of the house, I'm locking the door. That way you can't walk in and act like you were home all night. You got to knock on the door. Uh-oh, Dad's awake. Know what time you got home. Got arrested because the cop didn't like me. Took it to court, fought it, and won. Charges were thrown out. So I have no conviction. Was I charged? Yes. Was it convicted? No. I don't think any judge in the world would have done that. No, you're fine, brother. You're fine. I don't mind answering that. You sound like you're pretty legit. But yes, that did happen. But also, I have the body cam footage that I do plan on putting out, y'all. I need to go through it. I put it in the other day, and it was having a problem. I need to repair the files. I've done it before. But on there, we have that cop that night who says, I finally got that motherfucker. He didn't say it in those words. I forget what my lawyer said. But my lawyer's like, this cop does not like you, right? He's like, he's got something for you. And then he told me the comment he had made. So this guy, he was trying to get me arrested. He had been trying to arrest me. And he finally said, I got that motherfucker. Then he comes like 3 months after the charges were dropped, comes to my house out of nowhere. I get this knock on my door. And I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, hey, I was just in the area. I just wanted to come. He's like, we seem to keep running into each other. And I just want you to know I got no problems with you. Put his hand out, gave me knuckles. I said, I appreciate that, man. I respect that. Comes to my house and apologizes 3 months after I beat the charges. Like, a little weird, right? A little weird, Little weird, y'all. There's shady cops, there's shady people, there's weird cops, there's weird people, there's weird catchers. This is what it is. It's life. But I promise you, I'm in this because I want to make a change. And the people that are with CPP are people that I see that also want to make a change. I would never have anybody in my group that fucks with children. That is the opposite of what I'm looking for. I would never allow it. We don't have that. I appreciate that. We don't have that. So everybody with their bullshit trying to attack people, it's sad. You're jealous because you ain't got a Tom B. You know, you're jealous because you don't have the decoys I have, the team behind the scenes. You don't have the gift of gab and the catches we have. I mean, just focus on catching, focus on being a good person, and you could have all that. But trying to tear people down for no reason just because you simply can't do what they can do, it's not cool. So anyways, y'all, I love you guys. You guys have an amazing day. Thank you for all the likes. I do appreciate it. We got 150 likes, 160 people, 34.98. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. I am out. Adios, amigos. And it's not gang signs. Hate to say that I have to say that. Adios.